Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Destin the Insane, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. Now, I realized something as I was walking over here. Nina is 1 point faster than Ryu. Her agility is 36, her vigor is 32. Ryu's agility is 37, but his vigor is 31. Remember the weight thing that I was talking about in regards to how equipment weighs? If he didn't have the chainmail and was still using the ranger's clothing instead, he'd be faster than Nina. But because he's wearing the chainmail, she's faster by 1 point of speed. Wow, this place is really coming along. Holy cow. This is a really nice house. Okay, well, let's go ahead. Where are you guys all going? Yes, Ray, this is our village. And this old gentleman... Where's Rand? Are we for... Oh, okay. For a second I thought that we were forgetting Rand. Okay, so this is... Yes, take the womanizing monkey with you. This is where we get the opportunity to teach someone either Cure 2 or Renew. We given St. Eva's Providence the Renew magic. If you don't save all of the townspeople, then, well, sucks to suck. Now, Ryu and Bo will both learn Renew on their own. I could give it to Nina if I felt like using her. Kat is not a good idea to give it to. She doesn't have the AP to use it very effectively. Ryu, you don't want to give it to him. He needs all his AP. Sten is a fair choice, but I don't think I'm going to actually use him this playthrough. So we'll give it to Nina. Yes, but I'm much better at attack magic. Well, you're going to learn it anyway. I can't give it to the other 3 who joined the party later on. Yes. You should... We're not blessing ourselves. Bless Nina. Because, why not? And then... this happens. A little fairy shoots out of Ray and goes into Nina. And then a blinding flash of light, and then a child is... Wait, no, wrong game. Now, the good news and the bad news. The good news is, everyone's fully healed. And the party is back together. Unfortunately, we have to change our formation back. And... at this point, either going in there or at a dragon statue, we can change party members. But we're not going to, because all 3 of these characters are needed at different points in the game. Rand is also needed at a certain point, but these 3 are required. Each of them at various different points. And if you don't keep them and level them up, those points are really, really strenuous to go through with them in the party. Or, in 2 of their cases, when they have to go solo. But, I'm not going to bore you guys with the walk all the way back over there, so I will see you guys once we get back to that place. Whatever it's called. One moment. Okay, I just wanted to show it off while I had the chance. So we go to auto battle, Kat attacks, Sten attacks, and then because she's 1 point faster, Nina attacks, which means of the 4 of them, Ryu is now the slowest, which is bad, because he's not supposed to be the slowest. He's technically the 3rd fastest character in the game. It's just that his equipment options really weigh him down. Anyway, well, Kat just learned Hail, the strongest ice attack in the game. But here we are back at Capitan. And this person was not here before. Let's talk to you. Sure, we'll play with you. This is not at all creepy. Let me guess, I'm probably blindfolded, aren't you? Oh. Okay, I was blindfolded. Also, who is this old person? Well, I know why I'm here. But for the audience's sake, this is time for fusion. Also, apparently, Ryu is interested in following girls who flirt with him. The fusions in this game... why did you just push me against a wall? We're uniting. This sounds a lot more, okay. That makes it a bit better. Basically what this means is you have an elemental shaman who fuses with another character. Yes, yes. I'm in this, thank you. Various characters can't, well, you'll see what happens here, but various characters have elemental affinities. Ryu is not one of them. Because his power is stronger than that of the shaman. And he actually burns the house down. Yeah. I completely forgot to try and loot that bookcase. I don't think the item was very important. I could be wrong. Well, hey, Ryu's a dragon. Imagine that. And now guess what we get to do? We get to go all the way back to where we just were. Because they expect us to give them a home. We have the power of the dragon with us now. Yeah, it's not your power, you know. I have friends. Okay, you know, that's understandable. I just want a soft bed, a roomy bath, a loft, and hardwood floors, and a room for joining experiments. That's all we... Yeah, that's not asking much at all. The good news, we can go and get our party members back. By talking to this guy. And we get to go all the way back here for free. We still have to walk all the way back to Capitan, though. Which is going to be a problem. Because I already spent about 5 minutes walking over there. And that's what's speeding up things. If we're not... Ew, Bo! Yeah, we're giving them that room. Because apparently they like it. It's a nice house, but we do need the room for joining. And Bo's not exactly a carpenter. Now, the reason why we have to go all the way back is because there's 3 carpenters in Capitan. Remember those 3 house designs that I mentioned? Each carpenter has a different house design. And poor Bo. What these house designs are for, it's just a visual thing. This, what used to be the rundown hut, turns into your own little village that you can kind of... Oh, what's the word that I'm looking for? That you can raise, in a way. So, we'll go ahead and grab those 3 again. What's really annoying is the game doesn't automatically add them to the party, so even if you set up a formation, you still have to go in and do it again. Because when Ryu leaves, he's technically on his own. And the game doesn't remember what formation you set. It's frustrating, but, you know, worse things could happen. Like having to walk to Capitan a 3rd time. which is going to happen. I'll see you guys in Capitan. Arg. Alright, we're here in Capitan. Again. Now, the design for the house that I generally go with are these. I really like these two, but for posterity's sake, we're going to stick with what we know. Also, occasionally you can find stuff. By occasionally, I mean look for stuff. What you have to do is you have to talk to the carpenters and let them know, hey, we have a place for you to build. Yes. Because, yeah, we have to tell the story. And he leaves his family behind. And he basically becomes the pseudo-mayor-ish. Now, at this point, you have two options. You can either leave, which is what we're going to do, or you could go all the way back to the village so that you can experience what it's like combining, or uniting people with the shaman. At this point, Kat and Sten are both capable of uniting with the fire shaman. And it honestly helps both of them a lot, but I don't want to go back there a third time. Not yet. We have some other things to do. For example, we have to go into this forest, which is not full of enemies, despite the ominous music. But it does have one very important thing in it, and that thing will become apparent as soon as we get there. I'm sorry, my brain's a little fried from having to walk over to Capitan again. There's some frogs here. Very nice. Who's talking? Is that you? No. Hi! Oh gosh! Do we have to fight you? Please. You're French. Kat, you go in the front. My name is Jean. Oh, the witch put a spell on you. Yeah, sure. Sure. S'il vous plaît. Yeah, sure, we'll get right on that. You have to be very careful with this area, because it's entirely possible that you can end up missing out on a spell that will be very, very useful. Although, shoot, I don't actually have anyone that I would want to teach it to. Because none of those three are going to be in my final party. This is unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. To this day, I have no idea what Curse does. Anyway, my name is Destin the Insane. This has been Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. And I think we've seen enough giant frogs for one day. I will see you guys in the next episode. Later!